This is a tribute video to my favorite characters from the Thomas franchise, Thomas and Percy. Thomas and Percy have this childlike charm that most of the other characters don't have. The two tank engines are the heart and souls of the franchise. Thomas and Percy are the heart and souls of Sodor and the heart and souls of the Thomas fandom. As I've said, Thomas and Percy possess this childlike innocence that most of the other characters, especially the big engines, do not possess. Thomas and Percy are the hearts and souls of Sodor and the entire Thomas fandom. Thomas resonates with me because I have a lot in common with him and I can relate to him on a personal level. For example, he and I share the same name, we both love the color blue, and we're both very alike in terms of personality. We love adventure, and we love to see more of the world. Thomas is an adorable blue tank engine with an adorable face and an adorable personality. I love Thomas's friendship with Birdie. It is a petty rivalry, but it's rooted in friendship rather than malice. Yes, they're very competitive, but they are friends. Percy is an adorable green tank engine with an adorable face and adorable personality. I am definitely naming my future son after this green engine. My future son deserves to carry this green tank engine's legacy. And Percy has built a great legacy. Thomas and Percy are the hearts and souls of Sodor, and they're the hearts and souls of the entire franchise. I like all of the engines in the main cast, but Thomas and Percy will always stand out to me as my favorite engines. As I said, these two tank engines are the hearts and souls of Sodor. Thomas looks as if he's looking at us in this image, given how he's looking at the camera. I love Thomas's smile and his shade of blue paint in this image. It's very splendid. Oh yeah, Thomas's shade of blue paint in this image is very dark and rich, and I love it. While Season 3 established Thomas and Percy as becoming best friends, by Season 5, Thomas and Percy's friendship has grown to its peak. The two tank engines are a unified team, standing up for themselves and each other, and they're working together to complete common causes. Also in Season 5, Thomas has grown up and matured significantly. He's come so far from being the cheeky little scamp he was in Season 1, and he slowly matured each season. And finally, here in Season 5, Thomas is the most grown up he has ever been. Percy has significantly matured himself by Season 5. As a matter of fact, Percy has the most spotlight episodes in Season 5, even more so than Thomas. And I gotta say, Percy's come a long way too from Seasons 1 and 2. Now Percy is grown up as well. I love the countryside aesthetic of this promo image, and I love Thomas in it. Oh, I love Thomas's smile and his shade of blue paint in this image. He looks absolutely splendid. Oh, Thomas looks splendid in this image as well, with his adorable smile and shade of blue paint. If I were to change the context of this image, I would say Percy's trying to cheer Toby up. I love Percy's smile and his shade of green paint in this image, and in the next image. Percy looks splendid in both these images, and he's talking to his friend Tom Tipper the postman, as we can see. Here's the image of Thomas and Percy taking cars of scrap to the scrap yards. This image of Thomas passing through Tidmouth Halt gives off a very classic vintage vibe because it's dark and shaded. The same is with this image of Thomas passing by the windmill. Classic vintage vibe. I choose to name my future son Percy because he'd be carrying the legacy of this lovable and adorable green tank engine who is Thomas's best friend. Also, Percy is a rare name, which makes the name choice that much sweeter, and that will always stick to my heart. I find Thomas's shade of blue paint in this image to be very noteworthy, as it's very bright. Here's another noteworthy image of Thomas and Percy as they're at Mrs. Kindly's daughter's wedding. Thomas's shade of blue paint in this image looks very dark and rich, and that's what makes him look splendid. Thomas's shade of blue paint looks very dark and rich in this image too. Percy's shade of green paint looks very bright. Thomas's shade of blue paint looks very glossy in this image, and I like that. The glossiness makes it splendid. Oh, both Thomas and Percy look very glossy and splendid in this image, as they're talking to Rusty. Percy's smile and his shade of green paint looks very splendid in this image, as Percy also looks adorable and splendid in this image as well. I just love Percy. He's a lovable guy with a lovable personality, and that's why I'm naming my future son after him. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all these images that I've displayed here of Thomas and Percy, and more content is coming your way!